Switzerland with the first point. Nina Brunner, the defender for Switzerland, getting them off on their serving campaign. And what a peel from Hüberli, not just a blocker, but Melissa holding her ground and taking control. But the on-one by Brunner. Challenging serve, Canada on the back foot. An aggressive set, but Hüberli able to make that peel. They're reading each other incredibly well. And Brunner with the second point with the dig over. Switzerland putting Canada on the back foot right from the get-go. And again, another defense from Brunner. Takes a good look, goes off the hands, and will Canada call their timeout at 4-0? Almost like they've got a wind at their back. Jimena Paredes gets it in, sits on the shoulder. Brandie in on the action, going with Hüberli. Takes a low squat, but Hüberli with a really sharp angle around the block. Good take by Brandie. Questioning serve through the middle. Beautiful touch from Brunner and delivers it to Hüberli with the redirect pokey. Going after Wilkinson and gets the overpass, and I call it Tanya. Checking out Wilkinson yet again, and they've got a really narrow on this side. A good back set, opening it up, but goes straight into Hüberli, and Hüberli.
Each other are blocking. Nina Brunner in the backcourt, and that's scary in itself to try and get the ball around those two great defenders.
Oh, and lovely hands from Brunner, having to run through, just standing up, really good footwork. This time going after Brunner. Close on the net, and Melissa with a late move into the angle. Hüberli closes it down, and there's the second ball option, but Hüberli closes it down yet again. It must be awful to watch.
Well, you'd hope that they'd both get through, but that means that this team right here won't. Right now they lead the charge, as I just said, and they're playing brilliant beach volleyball. Don't overdo things. Don't try too hard to put that ball into the sand. That's a better hit.
But they can't seem to get on top of Hüberli and Brunner. Brunner just picking everything, flying to the floor, and what a bounce back after being taken to the sidelines. Extreme serving. Appeal from Hüberli, and Brunner just perfectly placed.
It's just about the play. You know what you need to do. You've done it so many times before. You've watched video. And I guess going in as the underdog sometimes is easier.
Again, slow, low serve, going after Brunner, but finds the way around the block of Wilkinson.
So she's gone back to her float serve, which is still effective. I definitely think it's something you have to learn when you first start playing the game. It's something that they've learned, a different game. Really good defense, really good at court vision.
Hüberli blocks. Will Switzerland take it the first set point? And they will. Brandie Wilkinson goes long, and Switzerland take the first set, 21-15. Brandie Wilkinson looks like she's calling a line block on Brunner. Oh no, it's a cross-court block and a huge big space available to Brunner.
What their strategy is when they're making her call for Brandie. And then just having to react to what happens.
Again, going for that short serve on Brunner. She draws back well and just,
you know, draw one of the top teams in the world in the round of 12 or the qualifier. Well, qualify the quarterfinals. Out of control. Very tough to get in.
Canada flipping it back to Hüberli and slowing her down at the net, and that's a beautiful touch from Melissa after the slowdown, and that has been the real sort of...
That gives Mel a lot of freedom in the backcourt.
Just had an error. Do you think they're bound to just settle down, will go the other way?
Look, I think you just have to stick with your strategy. You have to stay with what's going on. Fear or something after they've been blocked out, and you can almost feel that the next point you want to go to them. So that's something that you have to be aware of. She's definitely dialed in. She was from the first point of this match.
Good take. Brunner is forced to go on the reverse set, but that's beautiful vision. Canada just taking their time, setting up their defense, making sure they've got the calls right. This time they go to Brunner deep down the middle, and that is good. They slowed her down this time. The backroom staff, you almost feel, have an even bigger part to play with the pre-game scouting.
Still do that because I like to do things as a player. You like to do things yourself. That's an easy point for Switzerland.
Great position from Brunner. Brandie takes the overpass. She wants it again. And she gets it.
Beginning of each set, we can see that there's plenty of light in the corners. And so pushing that ball into the corner and making Wilkerson in this occasion look towards that light. She deals with it brilliantly, though.
I'm surprised not more players are wearing those kind of tinted sunglasses that Melissa's wearing.
Block for block.
Hüberli just giving this away a little bit early, and Canada wrestle the lead back again from Switzerland. A little bit faster, hurry up, and Melissa holding her ground. Out of rhythm with the hit, and Hüberli able to get in on the action, but Brandie just backs up her partner, and I love the way she wrestles the ball back again.
Two blockers is brilliant. I'm loving it. I'm smiling every time one of them blocks each other out.
Canada with a tiny little bit of daylight between them, up by 2, forcing the Swiss to take a timeout, and they come back out with yet another block by Wilkerson.
Needs to stay focused. Make sure she gets that pass first. That's a good pass.
Good read from Brunner, though, on the second ball option, and she chips it. And what good game management by Switzerland, calling that time out, 14-12 down.
I used to always write in my little black book about different teams and how they reacted when we played them, win or lose.
Lovely tomahawk defense, but yet again, Brandie just slowing it down for Canada, as does Hüberli. And finally, Switzerland with the power pokey to the deep corner.
Oh my goodness. How did she find the sand?
If you had a VAR, you might get the fact that it might have touched it. It's so hard to tell. Almost like you read Melissa's mind, but Hüberli just took a big chunk of that middle. Just giving herself plenty of time before she throws a heavy spin and goes after a hybrid float jump serve. And beautiful vision by Nina Brunner, ever since forever, and this is a crucial moment for Switzerland, up with 2 match points. And Canada
Good work
holding
from
on.
Yeah, good work from Wilkerson.
The second match point. Side out for the match. Brunner passes it aggressively. She takes a look and she finds the floor, and they have done it. Switzerland have beaten Canada for the very first time, and the look on their faces just tells you everything you need to know about how they feel about this match.